After several decades of walking free, Danny Masterson has finally been convicted of rape of two women, thanks to the help of Scientology keeping him free.
Bars now at 5. The sentence for a once rising Hollywood star as the women he assaulted speak out in court. Good evening, and thanks for joining us on KCAL News at 5 on CBS Los Angeles. I'm Pat Harvey.
And I'm Jeff Vaughn. We're also streaming live on CBS News Los Angeles. An incredible fall for a former star of that 70s show.
Yeah, we're talking about Danny Masterson. He will spend 30 years to life behind bars for raping two women during the height of his fame. KCAL's Rachel Kim is live in downtown LA with details on today's sentencing. Rachel.
Pat and Jeff, no cameras were allowed inside the packed courtroom this morning, but there was tons of media outside the courthouse here waiting for word and reaction. The judge sentencing Danny Masterson to 30 years to life in prison after rejecting a defense motion for a new trial. The judge said to the actor, "You will have to come to terms with your prior actions and consequences."
Hand in hand, the two women actor Danny Masterson was convicted of raping walked out of the criminal courts building victorious.
They were committed to making sure that justice gets served, and today they got it.
Today, LA Superior Court Judge Charlene Olmedo sentenced the 47-year-old actor to 30 years to life in prison for the rapes of two women at his Hollywood area home in 2003 when he was at the height of his fame on the sitcom That 70s Show. Before sentencing, the judge heard impact statements from the victims. One woman said, "When you raped me, you stole from me. That's what rape is, a theft of the spirit. You are pathetic, disturbed, and completely violent. The world is better off with you in prison." The other woman Masterson was found guilty of raping said, "He has not shown an ounce of remorse for the pain he caused. I am so sorry and I'm so upset. I wish I'd reported him sooner to the police."
They have been together in this fight for some time.
Deputy District Attorney Reinhold Mueller prosecuted the case and praised the women for their courage. He was also thankful to the jury.
They were able to see through the evidence and come to the right decision and finding this defendant, Mr. Masterson, accountable.
After an initial jury failed to reach verdicts on 3 counts of rape in December, a mistrial was declared. Prosecutors then retried Masterson on all 3 counts, and a jury found the actor guilty on 2 counts. They couldn't reach a verdict on the 3rd count, an alleged rape of his longtime girlfriend.
These crimes warrant stiff sentences.
Masterson did not testify during the trials, but his attorneys argued the sex was consensual. Today, his attorney sent us a statement that said in part, "Mr. Masterson did not commit the crimes for which he has been convicted, and we and the appellate lawyers, the best and the brightest in the courts, are confident that these convictions will be overturned."
I was delighted. Absolutely delighted.
Kathy Jenkins testified for the prosecution. She said she was raped by Masterson in 2000 at a party while working on a film in Toronto.
I was offered a drink, and I, unfortunately, against all my mother's teachings, accepted it. And before I know it, I was in a bedroom being raped.
Jenkins said she came forward after hearing about other victims. She wanted the chance to make a victim impact statement today.
I would have liked him to have known how it affected me, like personally. But at the end of the day, he is where he belongs, and karma comes around.
Prosecutors alleged Masterson used his prominence in the Church of Scientology to avoid prosecution for years. The victims in this case were members of the church at the time and said they waited years to come forward because Scientology doctrine forbade them from reporting fellow members to police. They said they were harassed and told not to go to the police as church leaders conspired to cover these acts up. The Church of Scientology continues to deny these allegations. Pat